Today's topic is types of operating system. Let us get into the topic. There are various parameters on base of which operating systems are being classified into three categories according to my view. First one, user interface provided. In the initial days, there are computers which doesn't have mouse. Now currently we are been using mouse based computers, laptops. Instead of mouse we are been using touchpad, touch sensor. Smartphones we are been operating with a touch screen as interface. Based on the interface provided, one category of operating systems has been classified. The second one is classified based on number of users can interact with the machine at a time. Third one is based on the technological features, the third category. So let us discuss one by one. Based on the interface provided. What is interface? Let us suppose that there is a fan on the ceiling which is fixed. There is a connection to a switchboard. To switch on that fan, you are not interacting directly with the fan. You are interacting with on or off button, switch button I mean to say, which is been on the board, and there is a accelerator with 4 gear, 5 gear facility or direct acceleration facility, speed up, speed down, speed controller we can say. So by which we are been interacting with that fan, by which we are been interacting with that fan to switch on it, to switch off it, to control its speed. In the same way, to interact with the computer, there are interfaces provided. So three kinds of interfaces provided. One is called command line interface or character user interface, where we need to interact with the computer by typing commands in the command line or command prompt. For example, Microsoft Disk Operating System, MS-DOS, or Unix operating system are the best examples of command line interface operating system, where user need to remember the commands. User need to remember the commands. Lot of commands are be there. We discuss those internal, external commands in our upcoming videos. DOS internal and external commands. There is a second interface provided called graphical user interface, GUI interface. The main tools are windows, icons, menus and pointers. WIMP is the shortcut. Windows, icons, menus and pointers, where we can be able to use icons which are being available in the desktop, where we can work with the multiple windows, where we can be able to point the elements using mouse as pointer, where many number of menus are being available with us. Example is Windows operating system, whatever the version we call. Linux is one of the operating system. Ubuntu is one of the operating system. There are graphical user interface operating systems. They are graphical user interface operating systems, GUI based. There is another way of interface provided In recent emerging technology, touch screen interface, instead of writing, instead of dragging, mouse pointing, everything, just all the icons are being available on your touch screen. To touch on your screen, to open it, you can move with your fingerprints, just like playing like kids, right? How today the kids are been playing on your touch screens, the same way you can be able to interact with your operating system elements of the touch screen interface. So based on number of users, so there are two kinds of operating systems are being classified. One is called single user operating system, where only one user can interact with the operating system at a span of time, at a particular time. One particular instance of time, one user can only interact. Means in terms of command line interface kind of operating systems, one user is been entering commands. There is no possibility of other user can interact with that machine. Command line interface operating systems are the best examples for single user operating system, means only one user can interact. There is second operating system based on number of users is multi-user operating system. In multi-user operating system, many users can interact, or more than one user can interact with the system at a particular time. So I want to copy the data. I connected to my computer and I am copying the data. I don't need my machine for any other sake. So my friend want to listen to music. He opened some music files, loaded into some music player, and he left, and music is playing. One more my friend is using that computer for his own purpose. Means the three people are being using that machine, or some people who are being connected to that machine externally or remotely using a network connection. That is also been possible. So multiple users can interact a machine. That operating systems are being known as multi-user operating systems, where multiple users accounts can be created. One user may be logged in, one user may be logged out. So there are many scenarios where multi-user operating systems can be discussed, for which examples are Windows operating system. Then Linux is the operating system which we can use for multi-user operating systems. Then based on the technical features, there are 5 operating systems we majorly discuss, and I listed I think so more than 5. Batch processing operating system, multi-programming operating system, multitasking operating system, time sharing operating system, real time operating system, distributed operating system, embedded operating system. So these are the classifications which are being based on technical features or technological features supported by that operating system. So these we will discuss one by one in our upcoming videos. Wait for the next video. Stay connected to our YouTube channel. If you are watching my video for the first time, please do subscribe, like my videos. Do not forget to click on bell icon so that you will get updated notification from our YouTube channel. Thank you one and all.